rider of the day, our top-ranked qualifier. He's currently in second place. He's already moving on to X Games Minneapolis. But why don't you try and win this thing outright, Nick Bruce?
And I was going to say, he's got another banger in his bag of tricks that we haven't seen yet, and there it was. That is the downside flare whip, and that one was huge. The downside flare whip, so the flare, the backflip 180, the downside, it's the tail whip, but you're kicking the frame around the other direction. And that one, I mean, that was monstrously huge.
Nick Bruce bringing his bag of hammers into his third and final attempt. Again, Daniel Sandoval, our current leader with that 89.2. Oh my.
Alley-oop, flat spin 9, kind of drifted a little bit of that on that one. Not a ton of alley-oop in that one, but still, when you watch those guys just slightly do that alley-oop, they literally take off from one point and spin on that same axis and land at the same point from where they took off from.
Let's not forget, Nick Bruce, our top-ranked qualifier, after attempt number 1, he was in 12th place. He needed a huge run to jump up, not only in the top 6, but ending up in the top 2. Is this enough to potentially take the top spot?
And look how, I mean, that was huge. I mean, that was a massive downside flare whip, and there was that bit of an alley-oop there and that flat spin 9. I think this is going to, I mean, look how close they were, an 88.40 and then an 89.20. I think this is going to give him the edge over Daniel Sandoval. I think this will be enough to do it. I mean, that downside flare was huge. He had that alley-oop flat spin 9, and it is going to be enough.
89.6 for Nick Bruce on the last attempt here in the final. He takes away the top spot from Daniel Sandoval. Absolutely remarkable riding from Nick Bruce.